sun shining down through the trees, making sunbeams. And I can hear the river over on my left. Look at that. The sun streaming through the trees. An easy hike so far. And the sound of the river. How fantastic is this? Look at the water. Let's get a close-up view of it. Person hiking has to have great respect for the water. It doesn't take water to be very deep before it gets extremely dangerous, especially when it's swift. And the rocks underneath are extremely slick. A magnificent view of the river. I'm hiking the trail up to Triple Falls. It's an easy trail. It's a gorgeous trail, and got a very nice day to hike. It was about 48 degrees or 50 degrees when I left home. It's probably about 55 here. With the sun coming up, it's warmed up quite a bit, or a little bit. I've got Triple Falls here in front of me, although it's a little bit hard to see because of the trees on the right-hand side, but this is the high vantage point here. This waterfall will probably photograph better in the afternoons when the afternoon sun gets on it. Right now it's in the shade. I'm going to angle my camera down just a little bit, cut out some of the sky, and this is what I'm looking at. Lighten it up. This is the composition. I've taken out most of the sky, got sun in it. There's a lot of light here on these trees, not so much on the waterfall. So I'll go ahead and get a shot of this. And to do that, I'm going to have to bring the ND filter back down. I've got a 2-second shot at f11, ISO 100. It looks good. The highlights are not blown out. The shadows are light enough that I can bring them up without getting much noise. So that's going to look good. It's an incredible view. Triple Falls, DuPont State Forest, western North Carolina. If you made the hike to Triple Falls, you may be tired. And if so, this is a great place to sit and relax. There's a concrete table here with a lot of seats around it, made out of tree trunks. You can sit and eat. And there's a covered pavilion over here with about 7 picnic tables under it. Each picnic table will seat at least 10 people. So you could have a family picnic here, have 50 to 70, 80 people over, and everybody can sit and eat at one time. And in the background is Triple Falls with its magnificent sound. There's an observation area close to the top of the waterfall, and that's where I am here. This is the third drop of the waterfall. A fantastic view. This is a nice area. Access here is fairly easy. You just don't want to step on the wet rocks. They are slick. I'm going to set up my other camera and get a few shots of the water, rushing water right here below the falls. I'll probably put on an ND filter and try to smooth it out. I've got my camera set up. I'm going to try to get a shot of this area in here, and at about 2 seconds or so, so I can kind of smooth out the water a little bit. It is rushing water. I'm simply going to spin the camera around and photograph what's below me. So let's take a look at what's down here below me. This is the area that I'm interested in. I'm going to bump my ISO up a little bit. To about 400 for video. This is the composition I'd like to have. No sky, since it's bright up there. Okay, my settings are ISO 100, f16, and 1 second. I like it. thanks for coming with me on this trip. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join me on the next one.